No more candy. My tummy's full. Nom nom nom. I said no more. Nom nom nom. Stop! Nom nom nom.
Oh my god. Welcome back to the channel, baby. Today, I'm going to be diving into Poppy Playtime Chapter 2. All the things that I missed. This is going to be all the tapes, the notes, the cutouts, and collectibles. And of course, it was assembled by none other than Super Horror Bro. Let's go ahead and get in. Alright, we're finally gonna unearth all the Poppy Playtime Chapter 2 secrets.
Hey guys, Super Horror Bro Mike here, and in today's video, we are going to be unlocking each and every VHS tape, statue, and talking cutout found in Poppy Playtime Chapter 2. This video will be structured chronologically, so if you're using it as a guide, each secret appears in this video in the order it would during a typical playthrough.
Use a claw to do that?
So sit back, relax, and let's unlock the secrets of this latest round in animated terror. Before we begin, I should mention that currently subtitles are not available in Chapter 2 of Poppy Playtime, therefore I could not enable them for this video, but it should be noted this is a bug the developers are addressing, which should be fixed relatively soon.
Man, this rollout had so many bugs, but we're not going to get into it.
The first cutout is of Huggy Wuggy and is located at the beginning of the chapter just after we swing across the collapsed hallway for the first time and before collecting the key to Elliot Ludwig's office.
Here we go. I heard all of these, I think.
Does someone need a hug? Give me a big squeeze. I promise I won't bite. Come closer, friend. I'll squeeze you until you...
The first statue is sat in plain sight on the desk of Elliot Ludwig's office, although your narrator overlooked it multiple times, thinking it as part of the scenery. This statue is a rendition of flower-based character Daisy.
Yep.
Just beyond this statue you'll find note number 1 and tape number 1 situated on Elliot's desk. First, let's read through the notes. Experiment 814. Notes.
Here we go. I couldn't read
This
it.
experiment utilised a live rat. Rat was fed 3 portions daily for 2 weeks. At the end of the 2 weeks, the rat was killed and submerged in a poppy flower and preservation gel mixture. 1 week later, an electric shock was applied to the rat, still in the gel, in an attempt to revive it. The rat remained unresponsive. Analysis. I still believe in the potential of the poppy flower. Its unusual properties lend me to believe that the proper mixture and procedure could have life-altering properties. The poppy flower has, for a long time, carried heavy symbolism, and I don't believe that's for no reason. Perhaps something larger than a rat would yield different results. Now let's check out the tape. This tape gives us important background into the history of Playtime Co.'s founder Elliot Ludwig, including a tragedy which occurred in his family, leading him to research into resurrection methods involving the poppy flower as detailed in the note.
Yep. This makes so much more sense.
Of a great man by the name of Elliot Ludwig, divorced but a family man at heart. His sights were always set on bringing amazing toys to amazing children around the globe. Ludwig spent countless hours in the factory, working overtime relentlessly in an attempt to continuously innovate and surprise. In the 1960s, an unfortunate family death had pushed Ludwig down to his lowest. But with so much ambition, he rose back up and continued to fulfill his vision for the Playtime Co. toy factory. Ludwig could never be content leaving a project unfinished. But just how did one man come to create such an astounding empire? How did he manage to stay determined even after suffering such a tragic loss? It all began in the fateful year of
And it cuts off.
The next cutout can be located as we enter the game station area.
This makes
You'll
so
see
much more
this
sense now.
interactable version of Mommy Longlegs standing to the left of the playground.
It's all glitched out. I think it's really cool. I think it's really cool that they included like a broken cutout audio thing. Like, some people might be like, what's the point of that? But the fact that they recorded that and they kept it in, it's these little details like that that help the world come to life.
Interacting with the Mommy cutout, in the playground to the left of the room, you'll see this climbing frame. Wedged inside the tunnel at the top is our second statue, this time a figurine of the Playtime train. Directly up the stairs at the far side of the station and to the right of the train, our third cutout is located, this time of the lovable Kissy Missy.
Preparing for departure in 3, 2, 1. Choo-choo! Tickets, please! Tickets! Her name is Kissy! Kissy Missy! Be safe and have fun!
The next tape is located in the Grab Pack molding room. You'll find it on this control panel. The tape is a tutorial for the green hand. Check it out.
That music. Oh, Lord.
There is also a statue located in this room. During the sequence where we are prompted to collect the canister of paint from the conveyor atop the catwalk, look over the edge of a handrail and you'll see the green hand statue placed on one of the machines. Our next cutout is of the happy-go-lucky Bunzo Bunny. Bunzo's cutout is situated in plain view at the end of a corridor leading to his music memory minigame.
It's completely creepy.
I know when your birthday is. June 28th. Make a wish. Happy birthday! Oh, happy birthday! Oh, happy birthday! Oh, happy birthday! Happy birthday to you!
Cutout 5 is found in the warehouse full of faulty toys right after Bunzo's memory game. It is of Bron the Brontosaurus.
Wanna hear a dino
I
joke?
missed that one.
Click once for the question. Click again for the punchline. What do you call a dino with one eye? Do you think he saw us?
That was one of the worst jokes I've ever heard in my life.
Unfortunately, I was only able to encounter Bron on my first playthrough, where I didn't activate all of his audio cues. On revisits of the chapter, perhaps due to a bug, he was nowhere to be found.
That's weird.
Also in this room, we can find one of the trickier to unlock figurines. This statue of Bunzo is sat inside a tray atop these boxes. In order to reach it, we must use the factory's loading claw. Simply drag the claw into position and then use the green hand to power it up and watch as it collects up the statue. Just be sure to pull it to a safe drop zone after. Hey presto, the Bunzo Bunny figurine is ours.
That's cool.
Cutout 6 is our next unlockable, this time of Daisy the Flower, who has the following messages for us.
I totally missed this cutout.
The final collectible in this room is a VHS tape. It is found cleverly hidden in the shadows of this fallen debris. Look to the collapsed shelving unit and midway up you'll see the tape stuck in place. This recording is from character Rich Avery, who we first heard from in Poppy Playtime Chapter 1. He has been demoted to working in the false warehouse after seemingly complaining too much while under observation.
Well, it finally happened. After years of being ignored, the company actually heard all my complaints. Yep, they listened to them very carefully. And I guess my words must have really inspired them to take action. Because the next day I got demoted down here to the freaking island of misfit toys!
That's wrecked.
Why do I talk to myself?
It seems this disgruntled worker really wasn't respected by management. His icon on this recording even modelled after failed prototype toy Sir Poops-a-Lot. After grappling up the broken stairwell leading on from the Whack-a-Wuggy minigame, you'll find Cutout 7 on the top floor. It is Candy Cat.
Fire whoever came up with that idea for a toy. Sir Poops-a-Lot? Really?
Lots of candy, until she doesn't, and things become a little disturbing.
Ooh.
Press the button to feed me candy. Nom nom. Feed me more. Nom nom nom. More candy. Nom 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 nom. No more candy. My tummy's full. Nom nom nom. I said no more. Nom nom nom. Stop. Nom nom nom.
Oh my god.
From the Candy Cat cutout, head back down the broken stairwell and you'll notice a statue of Kissy Missy precariously placed on a ledge below.
That's
Drop onto this ledge
cool.
and claim your prize. Tape 4 is found during the minecart segment shortly after we are aided in our quest by Kissy Missy. You'll find it on the floor here, just before the final gate. This tape is made up from an interview between Head of Security Leif Pierre and Playtime employee Marcus Brickley. Marcus seems shaken after spotting something sinister roaming the factory halls.
I love this. Jacksepticeye.
Mind if I film this?
Oh, not at all, sir.
That's what I like to hear.
Finally, because in the playthrough that I watched, the guy didn't watch this all the way. He walked away from it.
So, Marcus, what happened?
You see, I was heading home for the day when my apars realised that I left me bloody wallet in the cafeteria. So I'm running through the lobby, and that's when I see it. A mop handle lodged under the innovation wing gate.
So what'd you do, Marcus?
Well, I just thought I'd nab the bloody yoke and be on me merry way.
And?
Well, I'm reaching for the thing, and the mop handle jolts on its own. Had me scared stiff. I thought I was the only one there. So I took a peek beneath the gate, and some massive bloody thing was doddering about the bloody hallway.
Thing? You're sure it wasn't a person?
Ain't no person that's 50 feet long with 1,000 legs.
Marcus, you're losing me. Maybe you just saw a bunch of people walking by.
Look, it wasn't people, alright? I haven't a bloody notion what it was, but it wasn't human.
Who have you told about this?
Besides me, obviously.
Just you, sir. Obviously.
He said 50 feet tall with 1,000 legs. He maybe saw Mama Longlegs when you hear the legs part.
Okay. I'll have security skim the cameras and take a look.
What? There's a massive bloody monster! Skimming ain't gonna get rid of it!
You're out of line, Marcus. We make toys, not monsters. Now come on, get out of my sight. Actually, grab me a coffee, will you? Actually, never mind. Get out of my sight.
Fun.
It's similar to Bendy and the Ink Machine, where it almost feels like it's a critique of the way that corporate society was back in the day. The way corporate is, the way that they behave, like in a work environment. Like there were so many things that were just wrong that were happening in a work environment that didn't get reformed until later.
Sean McLaughlin, aka Jacksepticeye. Before entering the statue minigame area, we find ourselves in this room to complete a power-based puzzle. It is here Cutout 8 resides, this time of PJ Pug-a-pillar.
Do you want to play with PJ?
No.
Caterpillar or Pug? I'm crawling on all 400s. I'm hungry for some delicious bones.
No.
Do you have some bones for PJ?
No. No, I don't.
Brown! Brown!
I feel like the voice actor really had fun with PJ.
During the statue minigame where we are chased by PJ, we come to 3 tubes, easy, medium and hard. Of course, to unlock the secret statue, we are forced to take the hardest route. Crawl into the tunnel and eventually you'll come to a fork. To the left of this fork is the figurine, this time of PJ Pug-a-pillar himself. After gracefully flinging ourselves through this window to escape the creepy caterpillar, we find ourselves in this derelict office environment. Before dropping down the hole, be sure to pick up the 2 notes found atop the desks in this area.
Ooh.
The first note reads, Game Station Test Subject Assess Form. Subject name Michaela Hyssop. Proctor name Sarah Abel.
What?
Assigned toy Candy Cat. Trial 1 Music Memory. Performance, on a scale of 1 to 5, 3. Results. She has a good grasp on the concept and decent performance, but Michaela made mistakes on several of her colour patterns. Her posture indicates to me that she was beginning to panic whenever she got a colour pattern incorrect. Trial 2, Whack-a-Wuggy.
Of course she would. Wait a second, she's a cat.
Performance, 3. Results. Michaela had trouble wielding the grab pack, often unable to accurately fire it at a hole. She reacted quickly whenever she noticed a Huggy-Wuggy toy, but was slow to notice them in the first place. Trial 3, Statues. Performance, 1. Michaela is not paying attention. She is screaming and pointing at something else in statues when nothing is there. Luckily for her, PJ Pug-a-pillar is so far behind that he can't even be Note number 2 reads, Game Station Test Subject Assessment Form. Subject name Michaela Hyssop. Proctor name Matteo Lata. Assigned toy Candy Cat. Music Memory Performance 4. Michaela is very accurate and fast. Few mistakes were made. Trial 2 Whack-a-Wuggy. Performance 3. Her accuracy with the grab pack is subpar. Special awareness is subpar. Reaction time is fast. Trial 3 Statues. Performance 4. Results. Completely lacks focus. Michaela was very engaged with the previous tests, however something within statues is drawing her attention away from the obstacle. It seems something was happening in the statues minigame, something that connected with test subject Michaela and improved her skills when she retook the tests. However, this entity also seems to have killed Michaela's proctors, the scientists accompanying her through these tests.
Whatever the entity was, it was definitely sabotaging the test. You see it each time while they're writing. In the middle of them writing and finishing the report, they're literally getting clapped.
Upon entering the water treatment area, in the control station above the water turbine, note number 4 can be found in plain view and reads as follows.
This is crazy.
Transfer request, experiment 1222, Mommy Longlegs. Subject, Marie Payne. Abilities. Mommy Longlegs has the unique ability to stretch any of her limbs for several hundred feet. This includes her fingers, arms, hair, neck, waist and legs. She's very hostile towards the staff, but is very motherly and acts warmly towards the other experiments. She is protective of them. Problem. The hostility is quickly becoming problematic, but perhaps there is a solution to put her in her place. Proposal.
What?
Mommy Longlegs would be perfect for facilitating everything with the children in the game station. She has the warmth that a mother should, and any rowdy child can learn to listen to their mother. It makes sense that her seeing these children daily would improve her behaviour, and it is very unlikely she will act out in front of the children. Have her transferred to high security maintenance immediately. Conditioning can begin.
Wait a second. Those were almost two different statements. Like,
a solution to put her in her place. Proposal. Mommy Longlegs would be perfect for facilitating everything with the children in the game station.
Everything
she
in
has
the
the
children.
warmth that a mother should, and any rowdy child can learn to listen to their mother. It makes sense that her seeing these children daily would improve her behaviour, and it is very unlikely she will act out in front of the children. Have her transferred to high security maintenance immediately.
Someone manipulated this.
Begin.
Someone manipulated that.
Tape 5 is also located in this room. On the water turbine in the centre of the room, you will see it hidden on the ledge below the game station walkway. You'll need to reach out with the grab pack hand from the edge of a platform to pick it up. This tape is from Jimmy Roth, a marketing expert who worked for Playtime Co.
Jimmy, your work as Playtime Co.'s chief marketing officer has skyrocketed the company's profits. How do you do it?
Why does he look like
You
that?
know, it's not what you'd expect. It's the little things most people don't even think about. Like, take names, for example. Express people haven't realized this. You take the E sound, slap it on the end of a name, boom, you're making bank. Huggy, Mommy. Even Elliot knew this way back with Poppy.
I guess I kind
blue.
of...
Blue is huge, I'm telling you. What's your favorite color? Blue? I bet it's blue, right? It's blue?
It's green.
Okay, well, you're a special case. Most people would say blue. But seriously, marketing is not as easy as you think. I make it look easy. If there's anything Playtime Co. should be known for, it's not toys. It's marketing.
Fun fact, Jimmy Roth is played by actor-director Eli Roth, most well known for his role in Quentin Tarantino's movie Inglourious Basterds, and as the director behind horror movies such as Hostel
That's
and
cool.
Cabin Fever. Cutout 9 is of Catbee and can be found just outside the conveyor room here.
Meow, 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 meow.
Oh yeah, I remember this one.
To be or not to be? That is the question. You and I were meant to be. Don't make me sting you. I'll do it. You need to get out of here. Just kidding. Go have fun.
Statue 7 is found at the very top of this room, where we are tasked with collecting a Bunzo toy for the scanner. After rerouting the direction of the toys and reaching the top level, you'll see a statue of the Barry cart on this conveyor ahead. Reach out and grab it. Tape 6 is a tricky one as it is locked inside this power unit. Eagle-eyed players will notice it propped up against the side of a grate, just enough to be spotted by observant passers-by. To collect this cassette, we must lift the grate by connecting our grab pack to the power nodes and then reach inside before it closes. This tape contains a message from management, trying to alleviate concerns about a giant spider.
This is a huge tape, and I know that this was missed in the gameplay, and y'all were telling me that, so I'm so glad I'm watching this video.
On the premises, this referring to Mommy Longlegs.
The following is a pre-recorded announcement to address the many complaints regarding an alleged very, very big spider crawling around in the facility. The Playtime Corporation wants me to remind you all that spiders that big do not exist, and that if they did, quote, we would already be dead anyways, end quote. Regardless, you can all rest assured the company is sending some specialists down here to have a look around and relieve the constant whining. Complaining seems to be everyone's primary contribution to this company. It's just a spider. You are all safe. Please, please carry on with your jobs.
It seems the monstrous living toys were for a long time kept secret from general employees, and hidden in the lab beneath the factory. Cutout 10 is located just to the left of the video player in the same area. It is of Boogie Bot, who says the following.
Let's boogie.
Boogie Bots.
Am I a real boy? The robot crossed the road. He was programmed to do it.
Oh lord.
I love you. Do you love me?
Oh lord.
Dance with me. The button hurts me.
Oh. He said the button hurts
with Mommy
him.
Longlegs, where she turns a little crazy and initiates a game of hide and seek in the dark depths of the factory, we come to this area with a lever, where we start up the conveyor belts and then enter the vents. It is within these vents that statue number 8 is nestled. Be sure not to fall down the hole before collecting it. This statue is of everyone's favourite elasticated nightmare fuel, Mommy Longlegs. Note number 5 is found on the floor just after falling down the aforementioned hole in the vents. You'll see it directly in front of the emergency exit, and it reads as follows. Warren Back Construction Company. This is Eddie responding once again on behalf of Playtime Co. Toy Factory. Yes, it must be in complete secrecy. This project should only be known about by those with authority at Warrenbach and those with authority here at Playtime. As promised, you will be compensated very well for this secrecy, upwards of $100,000. Keeping in mind that this is a ballpark figure. We're willing to provide the proper equipment needed for excavation. However, the more independently you're able to work, the more compensation I can offer. We'd still like to see the lab completed in 12 months' time, but what's most important is that it's done right. Let me know if these terms work for you. I'm happy to negotiate until we find something that both parties can be happy with. Take care, Eddie M.N. Ritterman. One of the most interesting tapes lore-wise is tape 7, which is found near the top of a walkway leading up from the Bay 9 area we traverse after defeating Mommy with the grinding machine. The tape is placed in clear view next to the player and is from—
I thought that tape 6 was the last tape. There's a tape 7?
The scientist who recorded an audio log in chapter 1. He once again speaks about prototype 1006 and how it attempted to escape confinement.
Log code 08502. In relation, experiment 1006. The prototype. A close call occurred this week in which he nearly breached containment. The prototype seemingly disassembled the digital alarm clock within his room and utilized the battery, along with several other components, to create a laser pointer, which he then fired into the security camera, disabling it. These actions allowed him 28.3 seconds completely unmonitored. Once function returned to the camera, the room appeared to be empty. One surveillance specialist went in to confirm his absence. However, upon opening the door, she realized that the prototype had hidden in one of the camera's blind spots. The prototype attempted to escape through the other door. However, another surveillance specialist was able to remotely relock the door, despite the other specialists still being inside.
No.
One casualty occurred. The prototype seems to possess an unprecedented level of intelligence, beyond that of all other test subjects, as well as an alarming willingness to commit violence. Further suppression treatments will need to be enacted to ensure that no other experiments develop these qualities. Experiment 1170, Huggy Wuggy, remains the optimal outcome due to his sufficient intelligence paired with maximum obedience. End of log.
Not only does this recording confirm that Huggy Wuggy was not experiment 1006, it also suggests, due to the image of a claw on the screen, that this entity is the same thing that carried away the remains of Mommy. From Mommy's screams of agony, it seems experiment 1006 plans to make the corpses of other toys part of him. So stay tuned for a detailed investigation into experiment 1006 in an upcoming theory video.
Oh, I can't wait to watch that.
Notes 7 and 8 are found in the control room at the very end of the chapter. After we free Poppy from Mommy's webs, you'll find these notes to the left and right of the room. The first note reads, Formal request form, name, Dr. Matthew Wason, nature of request, windows in the game station. Why? I don't know if you've ever spent weeks on end in a windowless, artificially lit room, but let me tell you something, it's far from pleasant. The kids are getting rowdy too, you can just see it on their faces. I know there's not really any way to get natural light down here, but there's other ways, right? I'm thinking about fake windows all around. Do that and bam, there's some actual life down here. I saw it on TV last week. This underground place had fake windows, big lights behind glass. It makes the whole place feel sunlit. It's nice. You want everyone in the right headspace for these games, don't you? Do the right thing. Add windows. And the second note reads, Proctoring in the game station. Instructions. Start by reporting to the control station. Always keep a minimum distance of 20 yards away from Mommy Longlegs.
Wow.
The train will arrive with the children at 8 AM. All children will be gathered inside the game station all at once. The order of games should be Music Memory, Whack-a-Wuggy, then Statues. A series of bridges and doors from the control station should guide you through each game. Mommy Longlegs can assist in escorting the children to each game. Only one child should ever play a game at a time. Children who are not playing a game will wait in the game station.
See, that doesn't even make any sense, because if you have a bunch of kids and these games, we just saw how long these games take. All these kids are going to be just chilling with each other, fighting amongst each other, doing whatever, while one kid plays each game at a time?
There is playground equipment to keep them entertained. Record each child's performance as it is relevant to each game.
In a basement, basically.
Composure, memory, pattern recognition. Whack-a-Wuggy, hand-eye coordination and reaction time. Statues, agility, strength and speed. Once the children have left for the day, return to the control station. Give all reports to Miss Stella Graber to sort through.
Wow.
And so we come to the end of this secrets video with one final and very well hidden collectible. This time the claw of Experiment 1006. As we leave the control room, directly in front of the entrance in the webbing of this support beam, we can see the shadow of statue number 9. Reach out, grab it, and complete your collection. And with that, we come to the end of this guide to unlocking the secrets, collectibles, and cutouts found in Poppy Playtime Chapter 2. Stay tuned in the coming weeks for more coverage of this chapter, including a look at the story, monsters, and a few theories to boot. For now, thanks for watching this video today. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, remember to leave a like, comment down below, and of course subscribe for more horror related content. And I will see you on the next video.
Okay, so it looks like Super Horror Bro also has a video explaining the story of Poppy Playtime 2, which I think I understand the story, but I could always use a refresher and someone else's perspective. This story is way more expansive than I think anybody was really expecting, and the mystery surrounding the claw is definitely got everyone hyped for what they have in store for chapter 3. Y'all let me know what you think about Experiment 1006 and how that ties into the overall story. What do you think about chapter 2 in comparison to chapter 1? What is your opinion on Mama Longlegs possibly being used in the next super monster for Poppy Playtime? Poppy Playtime Co., the company, the story behind the company, they're doing something that involves attracting children to these places. They're disguising it like it's a children's theme park or recreation park, and they are studying these kids for brands, they're studying these kids for marketing ideas, and they made great mistakes with their experiments and toys, and it's very, very interesting stuff. So y'all let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button and subscribe today. Join Innate Aliens. Thank you very much for watching this with me. I appreciate you all being here. I will see everyone in the next video. Peace.